Good morning, everyone. DRBMiller here. Thank you for joining our Destiny broadcast. Our broadcast is going to be somewhat shorter than usual today, as I have a number of things to do, and I go swimming 5 times a week, and the weekend is the one where my swimming sessions are really somewhat lengthier. But we are going to have our Destiny 1 broadcast in the morning, and then we will continue with our Destiny 2 from later in the day. As we said, we are going to have a variety, therefore our sessions are going to split into the twos, one focused on Destiny 1 and the other on Destiny 2. We had a wonderful evening yesterday. Our baby stream of Destiny 2 was very successful. We've had lots of players coming in, having a look. I indicated that the first part of the game will be done as a single player game in order to kind of get the flavor of the game and basically, to progress to find out more about the characters and the story. And then as we get to the level with more aggressive combat, and when we discover many deadly enemies, then we will ask people to come in for co-op and multiplayer. So without further ado, as our morning session is going to be somewhat shorter than usual, we will just simply jump in. There's plenty for us to do in Destiny 1 still. We have many strikes ahead of us. We need to do some raids, and there will be some story missions, I think, as well, if I'm not mistaken. My community colleagues tell me that there's still a lot for me to do. And indeed, I hope that is indeed correct. As you know, we'll always start with our sign in, and we'll sign in as Warlock. And let's just wait until the game loads so we can really carry on. As you know, there's going to be a character up and about. Warlock, human male, played by DRBMiller. But before we sign in, I'd just like to welcome quite a few new members to our Destiny community. I wish to thank you greatly for coming and for joining my channel. So my welcome goes to Extentation 1993, Chunky Folk 6, Skip Legacy, CFCJ, N Salinas, Donzak, W Wanted, E Koita, I Woody, Carlos the Jackal, GavsonCon Gaming, Jordan Scroller, and Odimu. Odimu is also Seki Pupu, and he has been joining me on almost daily basis in my missions whilst playing Destiny 1, and he had helped me tremendously in my quests, and particularly he taught me how to do certain special skills, and indeed also he focused on how I could be using certain elements in my inventory in order to enhance my combat and in order to progress further in the game. So thank you so much for help, Sekopupu. It's wonderful to have you here always, and also thank you very much for coming and joining our community formally. So there we are going to sign in, and we are then going to progress. We are back in the orbit, as you know, and then we'll have to choose our destination. Let's have a look. It looks like we need to go to Iron Temple, I think. If we still have something to do, let's have a look. Patrol the Cosmodrome. First of all, we have a look at our quests, and we need to see what else is left for us. The Wolves of Mars. The tale of Varric's struggle to quell the fallen is this time of turmoil. We had been fighting some really deadly missions a couple of nights ago, and there were on the Archon and a new den. They had lots of different events in those, and they're very, very difficult, and I was very grateful to my iGoose community member who joined me in combating those deadly enemies, and thanks to his help I was able to complete and progress forward. So our next step is to talk to Varix, and as you know, he's based in the Reef. Odemu has joined us. Hello. I just credited you with all of the help provided, and I thanked you here on air for joining our community, also for being an active participant and a member in many of our missions, so thank you. And we are going to now progress to the Wolves of Mars. So we need to go to the Reef, and as we know, Varix is there with Petra, and he will provide us with new directions. There we go. Stand by. We are off to the Reef in Asteroid Belt to talk to Varix. This is our new ship, which was recently acquired, as you can see, looking beautiful, deadly, and to a degree a bit menacing with that green on the wings. And there we are proceeding to the Reef. We arrived. And Varix is our friend. We need to talk to him, as we know. There we are.
Excellent, excellent, as expected.
The Wolves of Mars. Wolves no longer scattered, yes, seeking a new den to call home. Cabal signals show more assaults, more attacks. Cannot allow wolves a foothold, or the hunt will begin again.
Did not expect Petra. We'll speak to her. We'll hunt wolves with her.
We've been given a new quest which is called Knock Knock. Let's quickly have a look at all the items that he has to offer. We don't have anything spare really to collect any of those. Excuse me. Therefore we have to simply have to go and look at this mission and where the mission is. The Wolves of Mars, knock knock. Right, so where is the Wolves of Mars mission? Knock knock. We need to look at...
You need my help again?
No, thank you, sire. We will complete the mission. Knock knock.
Ballin.
We shall be back shortly with our mission report, sire. Farewell. So, it's the House of Wolves knock knock mission. Let's put it in our diary. There we are. Doesn't look like anything would be present in here. Indeed it is not. We found it. It is on Mars. And we are to proceed. So it is knock knock mission. It's going to be happening in Meridian Bay on Mars, and that's level 40 quest. It is a hard level, hard difficulty level, so it's going to be difficult. And let's have a look. Level 40. Knock Knock, taking place in Meridian Bay on Mars. And we are proceeding to that destination. The joys of destiny. Our world is incredibly big.
House Wolf seeks to claim territory, as Fallen always do. Brute force, no mercy. Cabal are soldiers, trained for war, very good at war. This time, I think, Skolos' crew have met their match.
Indeed, Commander. We will destroy them, prevent them from coming anywhere near to our planet. Over and out. Sekopupu says, farewell. Well, thank you very much for coming and watching us, and we hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you.
Weapons fire on far side of base. Intense. Very intense.
So we need to reach the Cabal base first in order to carry on. See, as we played Destiny 2 yesterday, I almost he got away. Alright, smile, stupid bolt. And this, well. They've gone a bit rusty, and I'll tell you why. Because when you play Destiny 2, the controls are a bit different, the way you use your weapons and everything else. It's a lot smoother than this one. And then on the other hand, I just began the game and I have no light or any super. I've had to rely on my automatic weapons, and even the process of reloading felt a bit different. Never mind, we are going to be adapting rapidly, and we are going to be able to play the game as usual. So let's see what awaits us. No more. That. They all disappeared. He's not going to buckle with that shield, I don't think. So that's pretty good. Knock Knock is the mission. I think we reached the Cabal base. Yep. We need to carry on. The entrance is probably there. Let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh. super worked. Solar grenades are awesome. And we know that. We've used them so many times. You know what? I thought jumping from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 world was going to be exactly the same. But I was mistaken, because my character is obviously quite different. And the gameplay appears to be, well, a bit construed. D2 appears to be a lot more smooth. Some motion to the use of weapons and, you know, various other things. And it's very enjoyable. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? We want our gameplay to be exciting, enjoyable, and first and foremost, very entertaining. If there's no fun in it, well then, obviously there's it's not worth doing. So what's happening with him? Quick. He's hiding, he knows I've got my sniper up. Alright. Where's the other beast? Where's he gone? Don't see him. Hiding. I'd say he's a coward, but actually he's quite wise, because obviously my sniper rifle is really mighty and he can be very heavily penalized if not in cover, and he knows that. So you could see that he's just staying in cover. Again, possibly. No, it's just the entrance. I wonder whether we're going there. I'm not sure. Come on, my friend, carry on.
Varix, have you had any luck finding their new Kell? If they even have one?
No. Fallen houses do not... We do not handle loss of leaders well. For wolves to be moving, organized, someone must lead.
I will lead, sire. I will lead. We will destroy the enemy. Run, hide. This was rather difficult with leaping. And I have to say that leaping and jumping in Destiny 2 is much better than here. Alright. Here's no more. Let's see. Pretty good, eh? Team will try to get rid of... Where is he? Where is he? Oh, here. Hiding just like that. they got me, they got me. Came too close. My fault. They are powerful. The weapons are quite mighty. You can see this was a better approach, which is a stealthier approach, attacking from distance. We want to thin them out first and then come closer. There he is. He's hiding. We're not going to draw him out too much. Where is he now? Got him. Okay. Where is he? Really quick, look at him. There they are. Go on. There are quite a few of them in here. And as you could see, I was able to resolve them. Going into hiding, reckon. He's a big guy. That's pretty good. I didn't think I would be able to get him from this distance. Where is it coming from? Okay, they've all been resolved. We need to have a look at the ammunition, and if there's some gear or any kit to be collected, we always need to keep an eye on that. That's obviously the most essential. I think we've got everything that could be collected. Yeah, and we can then carry on. Our mission is to destroy this Cabal base, basically to stop Cabal reinforcements. And Cabal must be destroyed so that the Guardian can reach the House of Wolves. Right, this is what we're doing. We got killed a couple of times, I think, by those guys, but no mind. We're doing alright. At the end of the day, it's labelled as a hard difficulty level mission. So it'd be a bit surprising if we just literally had plain sailing, you know. We have to be combating with enemies and we're entering the death zone. Death zone is ahead, and that's going to be, I guess, tricky. So look where the enemies, nothing so far. Come on, stay in cover. Reconnaissance. Where are they? Enemies ahead. Cabal base, I guess. That's where they are going to be, and they will be protecting it.
Walker? Where do they find these things? Guardian, stay out of the crossfire. And good luck.
Oh. So where is that Walker? It's like a big tank. No. He's hitting me with those rockets. What is going on? Come on, bro, hide. Okay, got that one. There's so many of them in there. All are coming, and that's, you know, sniper. This sniper. I don't think I have that rocket launcher, but the rocket launcher would be quite mighty. 61 exotic 379. That's right. Exotic and rather powerful. Okay, I have one. So let's see the Walker now. Where's the Walker? There. Okay. directly. Better watch out. Cover. This is also no cover. Not operating. Difficult. So many enemies are coming in. Even that walker is attacking me. This is going to be tricky, as you can see. This walker is difficult.
A walker? Where do they find these things? Guardian, stay out of the crossfire. And good luck.
I was thinking, well, with the walker, but the other guy's got me. Alright.
A walker? Where do they find these things? Guardian, stay out of the crossfire. And good luck.
That's too close. Right. So we need to work out a different strategy for this assault. And I think I know what we'll do. We'll go to the right flank. We have really good cover in there.
A walker? Where do they find these things? Guardian, stay out of the crossfire. And good luck.
This is not it. It's not a good position. This will be a better position. Unlikely to be effective for that. Leg is resisting.
down. Cabal in retreat. Expect no less from you, Guardian. Varric's forming theory. We'll continue to search for leader of House Wolves. Yes.
Alright, we destroyed the walker. We need to still look for the leader, but this mission, by the looks of it, is finished, which means I successfully completed it on the hard difficulty level, and that's awesome. As you can see, it was all down to strategy, finding the correct IP, and then I had to be hitting the walker with correct ammunition. And as you know, these walkers are vulnerable in the legs, so the legs have to be hit as hard as possible. As you can see, this is my score: 84 kills, 10 precision kills and 4 deaths. We'll take a snapshot of that, and then we'll go to mission summary, another snap of this, and we have a look at the advancement. We didn't get any advancements this time, so that's all done and dusted. We are back into the orbit, and then from the orbit we are going to go, well, we'll have to see, really. We need to see what Varric says. We need to check our quest. Hopefully there will be some directions in there. Our quest is called Knock Knock. Return to Varric's and the Bastion outpost in the reef. As expected, we need to go back to Varric's. So we are off to the reef. That's in the asteroid belt. Off we go. Stand by. Excuse me. So we are back to the reef, and we need to go to our commander Varric's. Varric's the Loyal, House of Judgment.
Fallen Walker. Did not see that coming.
The Wolves of Mars. Walkers are old technology, carried across the dark. Would not have deployed precious tech without direction. Have found leader of Reborn House. I found him, and therefore now you hunt him down. So we need to see where this leader is, and then indeed we are going to hunt him down.
Varric's will find new leader of House Wolves.
So it's Prime Sparth.
Matter of time.
Prime Sparth. Indeed, Commander, we will hunt him down and we will destroy him. Fear God, honor the King, Sire. We'll have a look at the character, our character, and we'll look at the inventory. All seems to be in order. We don't need to do anything by the looks of it. Consumables, special ammunition.
You are a friend to Varric's.
Legendary Mark 17. The 381 Glimmer. Maybe I can increase Glimmer by getting rid of some of my weapons. But I've got that as well. Alright, so we actually, whilst there,
Be lucky.
Need to decode. We got Mas Ives. He's our.
Ask your questions.
He is our friend here. We need to decode this encrypted engram.
Get the job done.
This turns out to be Cephide ESM, and I think if we go back to our inventory, to our character, in fact, we are going to be able 381. Yeah, we are going to be able to increase strength. So we'll go to upgrade. We'll try to infuse, and obviously we get those two. One is 378, Anton's rule, and the other one is 381. We are obviously taking 381, and weapon parts. We don't have many enough weapon parts. Oh, that's ridiculous.
You've proven yourself a powerful guardian. Come below the prison. I'll see
here.
prison.
To go to one of those quartermasters.
Please repeat.
Master. It's a bounty tracker.
Please repeat address.
Outsider.
Is this up Osiris? So this is what
I assure
Master
you,
Ives.
the Reef Cryptarchs are not degenerate schismatics you're familiar with.
Careful.
I assume there are new questions with the fall of where calamity.
I don't
imagine
have
you won't be far behind.
many enough weapon parts. I keep forgetting where he is.
We lost too many good soldiers to Oryx. I suppose I'm in charge of what's left.
Quarantine. Checking for available bounties now. Do you have a message for the city, Guardian?
No, he's not there. Where has he gone?
Tell me about the time I met Kate 6 That's one XO I can hold his drink.
Right. You know what? We'll just go to the tower. And you know what? What's weird is I keep thinking that the tower has been obliterated and destroyed and that there's no more tower, and the reason for that is Destiny 2, which I began to play last night, and the game starts with, I'm not going to tell you what, no spoilers. We'll go to the tower and then we'll carry on with the mission. It's been a very good, enjoyable mission so far, has to be said. Perhaps ideally tailored for a lovely Sunday morning. For all of you in the UK, you will know that we had been hit by some very, very cold weather during the last couple of days. We're having a lot of snow up north. Durham had been experiencing snowstorms and blizzards overnight. Proper winter arrived to the north of England already. Down south where I am, in London, it's been very cold, almost below zero, the temperature. But I think we had about 1 or 2 degrees overnight, and the morning has been beautifully bright with sunshine, but obviously with very, very cold air. Ideal for brisk walks, but I have not done one of those today as yet, thanks to our last night's broadcast, and I obviously had to have plenty of rest as always. I will go for a lengthier walk after my swimming in the afternoon. And I'll enjoy some of that lovely, beautiful weather, which is obviously quite cold as well, but I like it this way. In my local area, so many beautiful spots which you can visit when going out on strolls, so you can enjoy lovely sunshine and one of those early winter days in every way possible.
An honor. I should get back to my studies.
He is not the person I want to talk to. I nearly lost blood. Gunsmith is the person I want because I need weapon parts. There, we need these. Acquire. Do we have many enough? Let's see. Yes, we have. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need both glimmer and weapon parts. Right, so we can't do anything. Let's see, do we need all of this? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Scout rifle. Pulse rifle. Okay, 3821. I shouldn't be able to upgrade, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's right. It's got two weapons that need to be upgraded. 376, 379, 3 defense. 379, okay, this one. 379, 380. 376, 358. See that again. Need more glimmer. Need more weapon parts.
How's that feel? Let me give you some tips on this one. You take care of that gun, Guardian.
So that was a good idea. We'll get... Okay. Not sure why this is happening.
Check. Ready to serve. Organic.
No, we don't have anything with the postmaster either, so really let's see whether they could give us something below deck, but I don't really think that I can do anything much more.
Oryx still lives. I am still here. Rest well.
Anything that I need.
Let's get to it.
Need more helium flakes for that. Alright, what's this we got now?
Get back out there.
The Hive are not mindless. I have witnessed their intent.
Yes? There you go.
Cryptarch's got a ton of new stuff.
You look good. Cold night. It's yours. Good.
Okay, I've got these.
Get back out there.
Warlock. Evening.
Hunter Vanguard, he's got
And back to the wild with you.
And Zavala.
Let us help you, Guardian.
So he has
Stand firm.
He hasn't got anything for me, but I did get these. So we need to see. There's 23 defense. This probably just look cool. And this is 3 defense. What would I do with 3 defense? I don't really know. Doesn't seem to be particularly useful. Well, without further ado, we are going to back in the orbit and then we will proceed with our mission. And it's Heiseful's Knock Knock mission. Maybe on Mars. Let's see. No, that's not it. It's Heiseful's Knock Knock. No. 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 So I'm definitely missing out on something somewhere. Hunt the Prime Servitor that has brought together the broken House of Wolves. Complete the mission. Prime's Path. Prime's Path. The Wolves of Mars. So it must be on Mars, right? Prime's path. Hang on. That's it. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? It's part of the Taken King, the Prime's path, Meridian Bay, Mars. Okay, I've got that. So principally we are going to go there, but before we do that we will have a very short couple of minute break. I need to go to the toilet, have my cup of tea, have a biscuit, and get re-energized before we proceed with this deadly mission on the hard difficulty level. So stand by for 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll come back and proceed towards Meridian Bay on Mars. Hello everyone, I'm back. I apologise for a slight delay. I was caught up with something and I had to deal with this more or less immediately. All resolved, and we are more than ready to carry on with our next mission, which is the Prime Path. I could see there were several messages coming in, so thank you for communicating. Yet again, I apologise for this slight delay. We have Stinky Dog coming in saying, Mr. Daniel, hello, hi, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Indeed, thank you for coming and watching our broadcast. Cap Jack and 7 says, back on D1. D1 is amazing. D1 is not as good. D2 is better since Forsaken came out, he says. Before Warmind, definitely. Stinky Dog says, well, I can tell you, we had our baby stream of Destiny 2 last night, and like I described to our viewers, what we'll have is every day one session is going to be dedicated to Destiny 1 and then the other to Destiny 2. There will be some days with just one broadcast, but we will not combine the two, we'll keep it separate. The reason for that is just to keep really focused. Excuse me, obviously everybody who is playing Destiny 2 would have been playing Destiny 1 as well, so we know what's happening in all this in both of those games. But you know, just to keep focus and to keep greatly entertained with those two different Destiny worlds. Stinky Dog says, excuse me, Destiny 2 doesn't please me much. After they made Masterwork Core a necessity for Infusion, and then I quit. And Cap says, fair enough. They did say that they're going to add more ways to acquire them on Tuesday. This Tuesday coming. Well, that'd be interesting. I can tell you I had a serious technical issue on Friday, dates and everything. And then out of the blue, the network was asking for yet another update of 60 gigs. And this was all happening at the minute when I was about to launch, you know, the first Destiny 2 stream on Twitch. So I had to delay the whole thing by 24 hours, because that massive update would obviously take several hours. It was unexpected, but maybe the update was indeed already affecting the game. What we did experience last night, and I'm not sure that anybody else would have seen this. Bear with me a second, I have a bit of a sore throat. I apologize for that. We had a glitch in the game right at the beginning when my Warlock is about to leave the Temple Arena and he needs to go to one of the boulevards to find Ikora. Then the cinematic sequence wouldn't kick in, and I kept walking everywhere and the cinematic sequence was just not happening. And then my friends Taco Inquisition and iGoose said, well, you just have to restart the game because evidently there's a glitch. So this glitch might be connected to the latest update. I mean, anybody is obviously starting the game, you may come across that, but beware, if there was this glitch at the beginning, there may be other glitches throughout the game, so, you know, something for the tech support really to resolve. I reported it already. Sneaky Dog says, still isn't going to change my mind, they should have kept it how it was with Glimmer and Legendary Marks. Cap says, longest 5-minute break ever. Yeah, that's right, it was a long 5-minute break, but you know, sometimes in real life there are things we have to attend to, and unfortunately, you know, it interferes with the actual duration of that break. But you know that my streams are very lengthy, and therefore I have to have breaks during the streams. So sorry. I exercise, I rehydrate, I do quite a few things, because very lengthy streams are very tiring, and obviously, you know, I have to keep very focused and switched on at all times. Stinky Dog says, you need me for this mission. Well, at the moment, I'm doing it as a single player, and if I need some help, I'll give you a shout. Obviously, I always appreciate, you know, everyone who wants to come in. And at the moment, I think I'll try to get through this mission alone. But if there is a major difficulty, I'll give you a shout, and you can obviously come in. I'll invite you, crack on and kill all these enemies. Cap says, yes, there are plenty of glitches in Destiny 2. Actually, to come back to what Stinky Dog said, obviously I played Destiny 1 now for quite some time, and after about 7 weeks of gameplay and, you know, being fully immersed with the world, I did find Destiny 2 to be considerably different. And the first thing you notice when you enter is that cinematics and the visuals, the motion of the main character, user controls are a lot smoother than in Destiny 1. So that's the first difference I noticed. The way you use your weapons, the way you upgrade, the way you access your quests, the inventory, that is significantly different. And I think it does take a bit of time for the player to adjust to that, particularly if someone spent, thousands of hours on Destiny 1. But the first experience of it was highly enjoyable, and I find also in the course of my first couple of quests the same sort of experience. One quest was very easy, then suddenly the enemies became much harder, they were coming at you in larger numbers. So it was a very, very good experience, and I'm hoping that that element is going to persist throughout the game. So altogether, the baby launch of Destiny 2 last night wasn't particularly busy. It was Saturday night, a lot of people out, and the stream was not extremely lengthy either. But we have a few people coming in, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I certainly look forward to jump back into the Destiny 2 world later today. But without further ado, I will pursue now the Prime Path mission, which is going to take place on Mars. And yes, indeed, we are playing it as Light 240, and that is going to be provided on our hard difficulty level. Coming back to Cap, indeed, when these glitches happen, they are very much a concern, because
was searching for new wolf Kell, could not find one, could not understand House Wolves' tactics, bad tactics, fight Cabal, could not find new Kell because there is no Kell. House Wolves follows a new god, a servitor, a prime. This, a pilgrimage guardian, and they will stop at nothing. Only one place the Prime can be. Only one place shrouded to sensors, hidden to tracking. Vex confluence, deep in Cabal base.
We've come to Mars, and we will now be attempting to complete this mission, which is going to be on the hard difficulty level. Reach the gatehouse is basically our mission, and we need to find the gatehouse where the House of Wolves have gathered to make a final stand. Okay, so we'll proceed there in a moment, but I want to respond to the messages that are coming in. So just bear with us a moment. Cap says that there are quite a few glitches in Destiny 2. I just literally, this is a note directed at all of our community viewers, because if you guys are playing Destiny 2 or are about to play, it's definitely worth checking out this. Very important to know, because otherwise you'd be literally just strolling around and not progressing anywhere, which is what happened to me at the beginning of the game yesterday. And he says, Cap, Jack and 7, including one in the new raid, that's gotten me a lot of red dots. Well, that's very annoying, because when it happens in a raid, it's literally hampering all the efforts. Well, what can I say? It does happen sometimes. We have to live with it. And we always hope that the tech support will resolve them. It's very important to report those glitches to the developer so that they are fully aware of this, and I'm sure that they will be working 24/7 to do everything possible to resolve them. But now we are still in our Destiny 1 world, and we are going to be proceeding, and as we've seen, we need to find that destination, which is the gatehouse. So off we go. It is likely that there will be many enemies here. We'll have to do a bit of reconnaissance to make sure that we are not intercepted. So what's out there? I wonder. Wait a minute. And they're playing a major event in there, see? Well, I wasn't intending to join that, but somebody's dying to get revived, and I wonder who that is. Ooh, enemy. Got him. Oh, I missed him. Oh no, I did miss him. I got him. Well, that's good. Okay, I survived, but I wasn't actually attacking them as I should. It's a bit of a wrong strategy, but you know what, I'm feeling sorry for this person who really needs to be revived, and I want to revive them and help them. Why on earth are they not getting revived? Bit of a lag there on the death for some reason. Don't know why really. Believe it. See, they're in a bubble. Okay. Who is being nasty in there? Another servitor. What is going on? Alright. Friends in need, eh? Right. Hasta la vista, mate. Here's the enemy. He's deadly. That's good. Got quite a few of them in here. Unfortunately, they dropped a lot of ammunition, which is pretty good. So let's have a look. Our winter time started today in the UK. Are you guys aware of this? So we've gone 1 hour back compared to what we were yesterday. Alright, so this is the way into the base. Obviously we had found it. And we are now going to advance. Right. Anything of interest in here? Nothing by the looks of it. Okay. Death zone, and this is going to be difficult. I can tell. It smells of death already. These servitors are extremely deadly, and you know they have to be really neutralized as early as possible, because otherwise they keep following you around, and you know what happens then. He got away. He got away. He didn't. Thank God for super. And for melee. The other one was destroyed as well. That's good. The shanks are really deadly as well. Nearly got me. This is really close. Quickly find to get my life back. Collecting ammunition. We had neutralized a lot of enemies down here. A lot of enemies have gone, and let's have a look. Resolved. That's cool. So the mission is to clear out the fallen. Clear out the fallen. That's ridiculous. That is something I should not be doing. I should really know better.
best we can tell, the wolves managed to slip past the base's outer defenses and set up a perimeter around the confluence. Even the Cabal are having trouble prying them out of there.
Quite a few of those enemies. Look at them. Right. Melee, maybe. Very quickly to collect the ammunition. He's hiding because he knows I've got my weapon up. It's quite quick, isn't it? See, he's very far. Oh, that's the captain. Short line. See whether we've got any more ammunition left. Yep. Ooh, look at that. They all burn. So the captain is out there, we've seen him. Very far. Otherwise, death. Look at that. Nice. And get him for another headshot. Where's he gone? There. I did get him. That's good. Some movement. 12 o'clock. 200 meters. Missing him for the second time because he's so fast, that's why. And that's annoying. For the ammunition. Okay, he's dead. Must have been a sniper. Their weapons are powerful, look at that. And I got him. That's good. Should be rushing it because my life is still low. So look, where are we? Where are we? Goodness, that is hairy. I mean, they might come from both sides now. I got them all. Not bad, really. Quite pleased with my skill and advancement. But you know, I have a lot of light today, or nowadays, and I have really good kit and good weapons. They're all properly infused and enhanced. So you know what? Actually, before we carry on, I'll very quickly fuse my weapons. Because I might have been acquiring... No, I didn't get anything. Never mind, I need to really enhance my weapon parts, and I need to get more glitter. Glimmer, I beg you, I keep thinking it's called glitter, it's called glimmer. Difficult, and I knew it. Shank got me. That shank got me. Back to the beginning. They're all gone. Let's see whether we can capture some of that. They can through the sand. Yep. Alright, so they're a bit far from here, but still we could have sniped maybe one or two of those, but never mind, we'll do another strategy. Oh, he's there waiting to see. Oh, he's wearing a shield. Far. very, very well defended. It's well fortified up here, right? So I really need to be a bit more careful. But also, before I do that, I need a hot drink, right? So, well, maybe not. Maybe just have some water. Biscuit. So we need to focus on the third wave of strikes. The first two waves we repelled with ease, but the third wave has been causing us a lot of difficulty. Lots of flying shanks that we need to find. We need to find really very good cover, probably somewhere to the rear, and then, you know, we'll deal with them. That's always fundamental. Just remember, whenever you're going through some of those combat areas, after you destroy the enemy, collect all the ammunition you can have, and always be fully kitted up for that. You see, these guys were really causing me many deaths early in the game, and that's because I didn't have strong enough weapons. And my level of light was, you know, not as good as it is today. You can see that once you get all of that sorted, once you progress to high levels, you are then mighty, and the enemies can't easily get at you. But don't forget, they will come at you in very large numbers, and that will cause much concern. They killed me. That's because I was not in cover. You see? Lapse of concentration, instant death. Rather easy to conceive, right? Did I get them all? Or hopefully I did. Firing from above. The other guy's firing the rockets at me, right? Must be. That's good. getting a bit more difficult than before. Maybe because I've had a different entry points. I don't know. It's possible. Idol, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining our broadcast, being part of our community. I'm playing this game on PS4. In other words, PlayStation 4. Yeah, that's right. It always causes problems. You can disable it, I think. I disabled it on all of my devices because it just gives you all these wrong words. And then sometimes it can be really troubling. This is where he is. But you know what? These guys are all coming at me in large numbers. No. It's the wrong thing to do. Somewhat wrong approach. No, I need to run away from them. No! Quickly run away. Because I don't have enough light. And my grenades backfired. Okay. One grenade. Okay, we need to really go up this way. Then hide a bit. We've all gone up there. Can't see him, where is he? Got away again. It's ridiculous. A bit. It's about half a dozen of them up there. Didn't get all of them. But I absolutely have to be hiding in here. So. Wait a minute. That needs to be reloaded. This weapon needs to be reloaded. Okay, so run up. Like that. And then run down. Quickly. Okay, they will come after me now as expected. Coming down, yeah. To do some sniping. Yeah, we've gone all the way up. Got back 2 or 3 of those, so that's good. I need to wait until we come back. Because there are so many of them. good position. It's really pretty good cover. Mike is asking, do you want help? Thank you for offering, but right now at the moment I will be doing just the single player missions. I won't be doing any co-op, and if I do need some help I indeed will let you know. And thank you very much for sending me a friend request. I will accept it immediately. So just bear with me. It's in the middle of the firefight. I don't want to lose my life. There we go, you are on my friends list now. There we are, all sorted. Thank you so much for your friend request. You are now on my friends list, you are my friend here. And we'll carry on with the mission. Realised I have not written this mission in my diary. It's a bit silly. See, I resort to everything through my diary entries. I don't have any ammunition, so I better collect this ammunition. If we go back, let's have a look up here. There might be bits. Why does this? I will be listening, so just call out if you need help. Well, thank you so much for offering. Really appreciate that. Indeed, I will. No worries. So we need to go up there as well. Hold that position. How that survived. Really tricky. Just wondering who. I don't have any ammunition, unfortunately, for my sniper rifle. That's what's causing problems in here. Right? Maybe I'll go up there. I need to see what I've got any. None. That's really annoying. This would have really served me very well. Let's see, any ammunition left in there? I don't think there was any. Looked already. Yeah, there. Yeah, there was actually. Double check. Oh, here as well. Okay. Nothing in there. Just realized I played the game without my glasses on, so there you go. Put them back on. These things were looking slightly diffused. Everything is a bit sharper. Once I put them on. Right. No wonder I was getting killed a few times. What was that? So we need to proceed with caution and probably see how. Oh, just have one magazine. That's not really enough for what we want to do here with this attack. Why does this? You should upgrade the perks on your guns, just a tip. Yeah, I'm upgrading all the time, but I don't think I received any upgrades at the moment. And I have to be... Yeah, it's this engram that we collected. I don't have many enough legendary marks to do infusion at the moment, because I was trying to do that several times, as you can see. Oh no, I did receive them, but I need to have some more glimmer. So let's have a look whether I can dismantle anything to get more glimmer. Not really, I've looked at this already. Run do that later on. We'll have to be satisfied with the kit we've got at the moment. There are lots of enemies out there. No, I don't have any weapons at the moment that I want to dismantle because I'm collecting everything legendary and then stashing it in the vault. So, you know, we'll get there with a bit of patience, so not to worry. I still have to clear out the fallen. There they are. There's a servitor in there.
Guardian, they have rebuilt Prime. House Wolf's machine god of old. Destroy it. Destroy it fast.
What's happening? Very quickly run away from that. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. The whole base exploded. There. What's happening?
With no god, no Kell, house is broken once again. Hopefully this time, for good.
There we go. Absolutely fabulous. I completed this mission. It was played on the hard difficulty level, but at the end it wasn't overly hard. My strategy initially with this third push was not particularly good. I came too close to the enemy and therefore they were able to neutralize me. But the idea was really to take up position somewhere on the left flank, about 300 meters away from the main entrance to the base, and then snipe the enemies. And first and foremost, it was important to destroy the shanks, because the shanks were causing a lot of difficulty to me. 179 kills, 14 precision kills, and 4 deaths. So we will save that. We have the mission summary. It's pretty much the same. And then we'll go to the advancement. No advancement achieved because of this mission. We'll go up in the orbit. We'll go to barracks to get a thorough debrief. So we need to go back to the reef. We're in the orbit. Back to the reef. Off we go. Stand by. And then advance. I didn't write this mission down in my diary, so I need to see what the mission's called. Nice to see that our community is quite busy on a Sunday morning. We're enjoying our winter time, the first day of it here in the UK, and also we are enjoying some wintry weather. We had lots of snow overnight in the north of England, and in London it's been very, very cold. Therefore, I have not even gone out yet. But we'll do so very shortly.
Outsider.
As I proceed,
Make them pay.
so end the broadcast and then go swimming, and after that we'll go for a nice brisk stroll through our local park.
We'll continue to track Fallen. We'll know if wolves rise again.
The Wolves of Mars. Ah, your scent is good, your action's even better. The wolves in check, prime servitor dead. House scattered to the winds again, as it should be. You have thanks of House of Judgment Guardian. Come visit your friend soon. Yes. We are taking a major reward. He's giving us Bond of the Queen's Guard, which is a Warlock Bond. We will acquire it.
Thank you, Guardian, for your help to friend Varix, your friend Petra.
Feud unfading. I got trophy. Still got wolf problems. I actually managed to miss on the other item, but if I'm not mistaken, it's gone into my inventory. So we are going to go back. We are going to have a look at the upgrade. Can we upgrade the Glimmer? We still need. Right, so we probably will have to dismantle some stuff that we've got here. Let's see. 230, 376. No. 380 defense. We'll get probably some Glimmer from our friend.
You are a friend to my house. You come to me.
Master Ives is just nearby. Why not check him out?
Warlock, right? I've tried to research your order. Very secretive.
Indeed, sire, it is very secretive. I cannot tell you anything about my order at the moment. But he is rewarding me with some extra glimmer, which is what I desperately need in order to upgrade my weapons, and also in order to increase my level of light.
Back to work then.
And we got this engram as well.
One of the novices can refit it for you.
Rakuizumi 4. Rakuizumi 4. So let's have a look. Rakuizumi 4. So we've got 379, 376 and 3 defense, okay. Temporis Floy 4. 380, 380, that's pretty much the same. Okay, that's due. Well, actually, if I do that, because of, yeah, we've got just enough to do that. 381, and let's see whether I think I don't have enough glimmer for that. Well, I don't have either glimmer or weapon parts for it, so I'll have to do that some other time. Let's have a look. What are the items that we have here? The brand new ones. Oh, that's the one. Feud Unfading. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good as well. Okay, we'll keep that Feud Unfading for a little while on. I quite like the design and that great diversity of colors. It's pretty good. I'll do it on that. I prefer that mauve color, but nevertheless, this is equally good. And then what have we got here? We got nope. We have wow there. Thanks, please. Point. It's graceful sneeze. That's a kind of a dance groove that we've been using. Right, Crown of the Sovereign. We have Iron Pride. We'll put on for now. And okay, we can probably go to the vault.
Nothing else?
And then we can stash some stuff in the vault as well. Let's have a look.
Not fighting today? Feeling weak? Scared?
If it's the techies, you see, they keep to themselves. Count yourself lucky.
No, I'm not really interested in that. Bounty tracker.
Retrieving available bounties. Tower re-upping fallen infestation.
Okay, so let's have a look at the quests. And let's see our progress. The House of Wolves. Looks like it's been completed. All done and dusted by the looks of it. So none of them have been completed. My bounties are still up and running and open. It's annoying that I didn't put this quest in. What was the quest called? I forget. Maybe if I was to go back to the planet I can see, I don't know. Probably not.
I have been stationed on the reef for the duration of the current crisis. Please confirm.
We're going to war.
Name?
Yep, the vault's up here, that's true. We need to do a bit of a clean up in here. So let's do that. Okay, so that seems to be full. And that's gonna be the last task for this morning broadcast. We'll take some glimmer for that. I just have to be careful not to be dismantling some of the other weapons, which are both wanted and necessary. And okay, we can go back to the vault and then take the last few. Yep. So we'll go back to the character and dismantle those. So we should have plenty of glitter to do what we want to do, which is our weapon upgrade. Says that we don't have any more. Why not? Weapon parts I didn't have.
I am authorized to assist you with tower bounties. Unit Bast, please respond. Would you like me to check for messages, Guardian?
Postmaster.
Tower reporting bounty closed on Winter's Servitor.
Yeah, we'll just go back to the tower for a moment.
Tower opening Dust Giant bounty.
And then we will conclude our broadcast. We will resume with our Destiny 1 broadcast tomorrow morning, and our evening session today is going to be dedicated to Destiny 2, as we all know. We started with our Destiny 2 streams last night and they were really successful. We had a lot of fun, and we will be immersing with Destiny 2 again tonight. I love my new ship with that green, looks menacing. Its wings could be seen as a major deterrent if we were to face any enemies up in the air. So looking really modern, aggressive and swell. There we are. We're advancing to the tower, and I want to do some encoding.
What can we do for you?
I thought I had one
still
emblem
have
left.
much to learn about Oryx.
Yeah. You've come to the right place. Good eye. Guardian.
Wido is asking me whether I can show him my LDR sniper rifle. There it is, LDR 5001 250. As you could see, I've got most bits unlocked. The only bit which is not unlocked is solid damage, and I need some more glimmer, which I do not have at the moment. I have weapon parts, and Wido tells me that is the second best sniper in the PvP game. Absolutely, and I had kept it therefore. I really should have put some of these things in the vault, but I haven't done so far. But you know what, I'm quite happy with what's been achieved so far today. We are progressing forward in our Destiny 1 world. We had a lot of fun. We played a lengthy House of Wolves knock mission. It was played on the hard difficulty level. We completed it successfully. The quest is no more. The big servitor, which was causing us all the problems, had been destroyed, and therefore the enemies cannot communicate anymore. And on that note, we are bringing this broadcast to a close. Thank you so much for everybody who came for the broadcast. I thank Wido, Captain Jacken, Stinky Dog, and Oidimoid for coming in earlier, being a part of our community, discussing the game, providing us with tips, with their views, with their opinions, with their strategy guides, and all of that has been very greatly appreciated by myself, DRBMiller, as well as our other community members, most of whom are watching our broadcasts also through our archives, and then they use them as their walkthrough. And that has been very successful already for a great number of weeks. I had many messages coming in expressing gratitude. People gave us their thanks for resolving some of the difficult issues, and also they were particularly pleased with other community members coming in and advising me on how I can infuse weapons, teaching me on how to read the enhancement kit, you know, ins and outs of Destiny character, weapon and kit build up. All of that has been very well received, so thank you all for coming forward with your ideas and views, and please do keep coming back again. Subscribe to my Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, and first and foremost, do engage with our other community members. Gaming is all about community and communication, and this is where we get obviously the greatest pleasure, and we have a lot of fun by exchanging our thoughts and views on online gaming world. So on that note, we'll bring this broadcast to a close. Thank you all for coming, and please do come back tonight for our Destiny 2 stream, which will start at 1900 hours UK time. I wish you all a very successful